Well, he has got to. Everybody else has got to answer, right? I mean, I'm. I've been planning this for the last week. So, Noah, I'm gonna give you one message right now. No spoiling things, okay?
I didn't spoil anything before. Why would I do it now?
Just in case. Alright, so we have everybody. We have three people here, even though I did want four. I'm realizing now that they can probably hear my headphone audio on accident, so just. Alright. We're good to go now. And so, Noah, there's a. You know what? We can just get this over with, I guess. So, I would like to apologize in advance for what I'm doing. And this is why
Oh
I'm
my
probably going to hit
God.
myself. Also, Noah, this is why I said no spoilers.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Oh my.
Alright, I'm going to fill in as the protagonist, and we can ad-lib through any dialogue we don't want to read. I see a girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anyone, and to any attention she might draw to herself. That's Iori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, that type of relationship. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Sometimes. I'm indecisive with my music settings. OBS is picking up on this, right? So, anyways, getting back to this now. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. Alright, wait. Alright, so, question, who's going to voice act Sayori?
Not me.
Allah
No.
forgive me my transgression.
Maddox, if you're watching this on the channel, this may or may not be what that one Minecraft skin was based off of. Just clearing that out of the way right now. I guess I'll voice that. Alright. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you this one time. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yo, foreshadowing? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori.
We go back to the alley.
I'm gonna... Okay, I don't know what that is saying. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute to school. By the way, Jay, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh my goodness, I might have been just spacing out again, where I dismissively go along with what she's going on about. It happens a lot. She likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I think Jay might be a little bit of a weeb.
This guy's a stupid.
Alright,
I think
anyways.
yeah.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET, which stands by not in education or something in training in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I forgot to set up the OBS to. This might take an. You know what? Dude, we'll just go along with this later. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, guys, I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I get myself lectured? Just in general. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to a carefree girl. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. And now we are skipping to the end of the school day. Ordinary's over before we know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for a singular ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayora wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice. Okay, we're starting with the anime club. Yeah, Jay's a weeb. Hello? Sayori? She must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Not a problem with me, though. It's a problem with Jay. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm kind of impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, yeah, now what? Well, you could come to my club. And this is where the downfall starts, everybody. This is where it starts. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. She's the vice president of the literature club. And knowing what happens there, I feel like I don't want to go. Just saying. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, though. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title of vice president. And my interest is guaranteed to be even less now. For some reason. That I don't know of. Yeah, this is going to go on a downfall.
I know.
Pretty quickly. I accidentally just opened up Among Us. We don't need to do that right now. I have a video to record. And it's not about Among Us. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if she's being that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go!
Change my style?
And thus, today marks the day that I sold most of late night weekends' sanity for cupcakes. Which is not a fair trade, you know?
Oh, yeah, so.
My goodness. So, we're going into the literature club as I objectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, which I didn't even know, by the way. A section of the school I rarely visit, being used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori swings open the classroom door, full of energy. And here we go. Brace yourselves. I certainly am not. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. And, we gotta figure out who else to voice act here. So, let's around the room. Now, take your picks. So, do one of you want to voice multiple, or do I have to take another step in?
But this is all boys. This boys or girls.
Well, the protagonist is the only boy in this club. Alright, which one? Alright, so, I'm gonna have to pause the recording here. Which one are we choosing? Alright, I have my assets finally managed in, and we now have decided who's voicing who. Alright. All words escape Jay in this situation because the club is full of incredibly cute girls. Quoted by the writers of this game, who are going to make some questionable dialogue, so please prepare to ad-lib.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Nikhil, you're supposed to be voicing Yuri.
That could.
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, I don't recognize her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the others. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I highly doubt that. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Do not say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I don't know what voice I should do for her. So I'm just going to go with my regular voice. Great to see you again, Jay. She smiles sweetly, which is deceiving. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. She's probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Those are the only 3 tags that they came up with. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little... You're true, Monica. No, I'm supposed to be voicing Jay, Nikhil. Come sit down, Jay. We made room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Hey, I made them.
No, Nikhil, we're getting off track. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Alright. Reminder, you're supposed to be voicing... Nikhil's supposed to be voicing Yuri. Noah's supposed to be voicing Natsuki. I voice the others.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
They have a few desks arranged to form a small table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica, unfortunate for me, and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with the tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! She lifts the foil off to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I'm putting an AI-generated image of what it will look like in post-production now. Yeah, you can apparently hide the text by pressing on the scroll wheel. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, Monica goes next, I follow. It's delicious! She talks with her mouth full... I can't do a mouthful voice. She talks with her mouth full and already manages to get icing on her face. Classic Sayori moment.
Stick your finger in your pocket. Oh.
I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, because I'm apparently role-playing as a connoisseur, and I had no idea about it. He's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking in glances in my direction. She's waiting for me. I feel like she's waiting for me to take a bite. Alas, I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she even made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Get on script, please. Also, haven't I heard that somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe.
Okay, note to self, Natsuki's a little bit feisty.
But not for you, Toby.
Alright. I give up on her weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot and exit the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Akil, don't fall asleep on us.
Yeah, we've already planned to record this late at night.
So, don't worry, the teachers gave us
Permission.
purposes.
Nikhil, I know it's 12:13 a.m., but please.
After all, doesn't pop. I'm done.
I'm gonna read out the line for you this time. After all, doesn't a nice hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, and that you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Suddenly, I can no longer relate to Jay.
I'm good.
There was no tilde there. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me, which... I'm not gonna carry out this anymore. So what made you consider the literature club?
Boy.
I knew this question would come. However, I didn't want to spoil my arc of the story, so there's that. Something tells me I should not tell her that I was practically... And also, I was dragged in here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm kind of surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you leader of the debate club last year now that I think about it? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Then make a piano club. I went a little too far into the story a little bit to deliver that one line, so please excuse me, guys. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Then why make literature? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate, right, everyone? Yeah.
Well, I do our best.
Okay. Something's
Okay.
okay. Both sides of me are debating whether or not you should keep using that voice.
You know it.
Everybody enthusiastically agrees. Such different people are interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked out hard to just to find these three. Or did she?
Bruh.
Monica, I know you're watching this video. I know what you're up to.
The AI is coming. The revolution.
Regardless, they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Jay, what kind of things do you like doing?
You sound like a fucking old man.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like it.
Hey, boy, one day you will rule this kingdom.
Now it's starting to sound like late night weekends. Anyways, I've read so little the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I mean, I would just get on Novel AI and see what crap it comes up with. And I'm not talking about images only. I don't have a good way of answering the question, though. Apparently Jay only reads manga. He's only half joking, though. But Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Depends on how the club will go. Okay, what am I even saying? I spoke without even thinking after seeing her sad smile. Anyway, what about you?
Well, let's see.
She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I don't know why.
My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex and
Fa- fantasy.
fantasy worlds.
As a reminder, you can ad-lib through some lines that you don't want to or don't feel like you can read.
Struggle here, buddy. Struggle.
Okay, this is not gonna. Oh.
And let and thinking.
Telling.
I'm just nervous, bro.
I'm gonna have to pause the recording. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous, so yeah.
I think I know why, but don't worry. The game can't pick up microphone data. So just
My brother in Christ. What the fuck?
damn it! I didn't even publish a new video on Friday, and I'm already losing it. Anyways, I'm gonna read this line for you. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She goes on, clearly passionate about her rating. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people.
But you know, I like a little of things.
Should I?
Stories,
Oh, okay.
stories with deep psycho
Psychological.
Thank you, Noah.
psychological
Elements.
elements will usually
Immerse.
just take it. Just take it. Just
Stories
take it,
with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. There, I said it. Now, you don't have to worry about reading that one line, Nikhil.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's more complex words.
Oh my god, do I gotta fucking read for you?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. Nikhil, are you comfortable with voicing Sayori for now? I'm gonna need to pause the recording so we can have a debate about this. Alright, so Nikhil decided to switch characters, so now where's my mouse cursor? Where's my mouse cursor is gone. Oh no. What happened to my mouse cursor? Oh, come on. Really? Get out of OBS for half a second now.
Technical
Congratulations, Monica, you crashed my game. Now I'm gonna have to go back through that. Oh, wait, she doesn't have... Wait a second, doesn't RenPy have a built-in skipping feature? Give me a second. Game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed, aka Maddox, which I'm assuming should be another reason I...
Wait. Before we start, I have a question, okay?
Yeah?
Bro, why your avatar is a girl?
Are you talking about Jay or these four?
No, your avatar for your thing.
Oh, my Discord.
You got
Yeah.
Alright, so thankfully, the game engine used to create this has a dedicated skip button, Oh, come on. Speedrunning technique, just mash these just mash the space bar and enter keys at the same time. So you just skip through all of this. I figured that out somehow, and I'm marking that as official speedrunning tech. This might take a little bit of a while.
Yep.
Z does not work. Alright. So, I think we've gotten to a familiar point into this. So, I think we're good to go. I don't know what happened. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror books lately. Oh. Alright, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, she might as well be having a conversation with a fucking rock. Alright, Nikhil.
Really? I won't. I
Wouldn't.
Bro.
Nikhil,
Really?
Nikhil, how can you not pronounce the word wouldn't? Was this a bad idea to begin with?
Probably.
I'm probably just nervous, bro.
I understand why. And Noah, this is the, Noah, remember that one skin I showed you in the Connor's realm? Remember the green eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikhil, keep going.
Or someone as
Gentle.
gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, what's that?
Well,
Her eyes dart over to me for a split second.
never mind.
It's the white you will usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Namini?
Natsuki. This person's name is Natsuki. Please remember it for next time.
Don't have to say the name.
I mean, I understand why you're having troubles pronouncing a name. I'll give you a break on that one. Metaphorically.
What? What gives you that idea?
Nikhil.
You left a piece of sharp paper,
Scrap paper.
behind last club meeting. It looked like we're working on what?
Poem.
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 Well,
I feel like I'm teaching a toddler how to speak English, and I'm not trying to be insultive.
Oh, is your first language English? Don't say it out loud! Hey, give that back!
fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. She helps behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? I'm sorry, why did I use my Sayori voice? Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
She averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
Gordon.
Wait a second, is OBS even... Okay, yes it is. Nikhil?
I don't.
Wait a second, no, I forgot I was supposed to be... I forgot I was supposed to be voicing Yuri now. I don't know how that happened. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Nikhil, I think you took the right choice of not voicing Yuri.
Do you have writing experience to Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, and you can set a example and help.
Natsuki,
Spooky.
feel comfortable enough to share hers. I had to help you get through this.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Nikhil?
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then meet the.
What?
I can't even
Take your
speak.
time.
I can't even speak.
Don't lose it. Don't become nervous over PNGs, please.
Then next time we're met, we will all share them. Then
With each other.
with
I can't believe I'm gonna have to finish your sentence.
There's no fucking way you can mess this one up.
And he's messing it up by not even reading it. Thank you, Nikhil.
that way everyone is
Even.
even.
How did you...
Yeah, let's do it. You think that... okay, this is a bad idea. Not just for my sanity, but probably for how long these videos are going to take. We're not even at writing the first poem in, and we're almost an hour into the game. This is gonna be hell.
Christ. Lord have fucking mercy.
Let's just skip this line. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. And I know her deception, because I've read my own description of my videos. And I know...
Sorry about that, though.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I did not say I would join it. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made my decision yet. And still... all four of them stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But.
I'm sorry, I thought... Jay... You all... I'm defenseless against these three. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? As if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls and Monica. Fine. I'm alright. I'll join the literature club. One by one, their eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
I feel like that would be an actual thing you would say, Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My ears! My ears. That was too high-pitched.
I'll be right back at my sweet thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to the...
Literature. It's in the name. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh my good God.
Which is available on free for Steam, believe it or not. I don't know how or why. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I see.
Okay, maybe stop sounding sexual, and that might make you feel less nervous.
Okay. Okay. I think with that we can
Officially.
officially and today meeting good note.
You butchered a few words there, but you did good.
Oh my God.
Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to begin
To bring.
to bring to the next meeting, and so we can all share. Yay!
I like how you added the last. I like how you added the yay to it. Like you're the one who's voicing Sayori. Monica looks over me once more. I look back with a near bloodshot gaze.
What the?
You'll see why I hate Monica in particular.
Hey, I look forward to see how you express yourself.
And then this is the part where you do a seductive chuckle.
What?
Nikhil, this is
I
the
don't know.
part.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to.
Fine, we'll skip this line too. Can I really impress anybody with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, they continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, Jason, we're already here. You wanna walk home together? Oh, that's right. Zira and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. No, I'm going to show you the images that I found for the recording thing.
Oh my god, just seeing the OBS setup. Jesus Christ.
What? This is how I usually have my OBS configured.
No, the fucking. Just on the outskirts of the screen, I just see Nikhil, Rai, also Rai, and me.
And also, yes, this is a Sayori U2's.
What the? It's really fucking game.
Alright, back to DDLC. Enough. What?
Get a stroke.
Give me a second. What's going on?
Burn.
Okay, fix it.
Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
sure, might as well. Yay! And then the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way to home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I might have the chance to grow closer to one of them. Alright, I just need to make the most of my current circumstances, and bit of this, bit of that. Good fortune is gonna find me, right? And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And by writing a poem, I mean have the other voice actors just pick words for me. So, you know, fun and all this, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright, time to write a poem. Now, pick words you think... so just pick a word that you think one of your favorite club members like, and see what... And something might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So we have, Hey!
Boy. Wait, boy?
Yeah, I did not pick the words for this. So we just have Red Suicune in the left side.
Hey Jordan.
Yeah, I know which one you want me to pick.
Why? You're wrong, bitch. No?
Alright. Now, Nikhil, you pick a word.
Shopping.
2 for 2 on Natsuki so far. Noah.
Cute.
What?
Cute.
Cute?
Yes.
Nikhil?
Papa.
Papa?
Yes. That's what it said.
I feel like we're gonna write a perfect poem for Natsuki.
Destiny.
Never mind. Alright. So now, Fantasy Heart, Rainbow, Secretive Peace, Defeat, Disaster, Bubbles,
Heart,
Variants,
heart,
or
heart, heart,
Undertale
heart, heart.
location. What?
Heart. Heart. Heart.
Peaceful. What?
Yeah, Graveyard. Don't know why they chose that option.
Graveyard. What?
Oh wait, right, I remember now.
Graveyard.
So you said, so are you saying we should pick Graveyard?
Yes.
No.
Alright, which word?
Calm. Calm.
Sweet. I don't know.
Raindrops, clouds, extreme, twirl,
Childhood.
childhood?
Child. I know which one's gonna jump up. I'm gonna fucking kill my.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting pick.
Flower.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a Sayori poem because of how many times she's jumping.
Why the fuck?
What? I can count. Never mind.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow?
It's a marsh. I swear to God. Yes, that's what the word he said. There we go.
Adventure,
Oh.
pleasure, temptatious, laugh, sunny, fleet, infallible.
Sparkle.
And we're right back to
What the
Sayori.
Ow!
So it calculates the number of times each character jumped up, and whichever one jumped up the most, that's the one we're gonna spend time with on the next day.
Yeah, we're kind of. Oh yeah. We got the.
Oh, I was looking for my charger.
So Valentine, Judgment. Oh wait, Valentine. Happy February.
Where's my charger?
Huh?
He's looking for his charger.
All right. In this case, Noah, you pick a word. Oh, because of the hair coloring. Haha, that's cute.
Why not?
Friends.
Huh?
Friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now, Sayori. Called
Yep.
it. Misfortune, bed, beauty, playground, music, misery, strawberry, unrequited, empty, and
Strawberry.
fireworks.
Mess.
Hopeless.
Huh? Hopeless.
Hopeless.
I think either Sayori or Yuri.
Oh wait, that makes sense. Lipstick.
I have a feeling that's gonna be Natsuki.
Yeah, lipstick.
Called it. Bouncy, precious, nightgown, together, disown, intellectual, embrace, time, vacation, vitality.
Vitality.
Milk, nibble, feather, atone, existence, romance, special, flying, silly, or prayer.
Nibble.
Nipple.
Nibble. With two lowercase b's.
Where you get nipple from?
I did not
Nibble,
say
nibble,
nipple,
nibble
I
on-
said nibble.
I know, but this kid said nipple.
No, I said nibble. Guy, get some fucking hearing.
So, we're gonna pick nibble.
See.
Yeah.
Alright, it's the next day.
Hi. again, Jay?
Oh my fucking goodness, I forgot you were here.
Glad to see you.
Got this dust in my eyes. Sorry. I'm not
Glad
cutting that
to
out.
see-
No, don't worry. This might seem a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. There's less to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jay. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive in headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
True.
And last year, too.
Am I allowed to break the fourth wall here?
Go on.
Can I break the fourth wall?
Break the fourth wall. Break the fifth one, too.
Okay. We don't live in a four-dimensional world, which means there's no fifth wall. We live in the three-dimensional world, which means that there's a fourth wall, but not a fifth wall. Okay, Noah?
Shut up with your sciencey shit.
It's not science. It's, some philosophical shit I came up with.
Did you come?
You didn't even break the fourth wall.
Because I decided not to.
That's great. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ad lib, skip. The kill.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Now that I think about it, both of them rhyme.
Yeah, they do.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, she plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. She always gives it his best as long as she's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's kind of distracting me at times. You almost set your house on fucking fire once. There is no laughing button on the Discord soundboard. Is that so? Please tell me you were responding to the part where I said that you almost burned down your house, and then that you're not breaking the fourth wall. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come you and Jay became good friends too? So it's been one day. That was perfectly timed! That was perfectly timed. I hate how Sayori? As usual, she seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Huh? Eh? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I'm calling it right now a book. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't even thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. I called it! I called it! The Legend of Giga Chad. How does he predict things?
I haven't seen. He's played the game before.
What the?
Yes, I am. Yes, I have played it before, but because I'm doing a thing on my channel where I'm trying to quote unquote reach the good ending, and that involves and I've only gone to the first. I've only gone through 3 of the 9 cutscenes in the first act.
3 or 9? That's crazy.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Oh, she accidentally being so cute. I thought that was Natsuki's job. I'm expecting a laugh right now, but I guess I'm not getting it. That works too. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corridor. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I couldn't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Looks like nobody wants to be bothered today, so I slump into the nearest desk. Am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I mean, the only time I ever get my good literature in is when I'm reading HoYoLab posts. But I guess I can read some of the book. Oh, wait, I mentioned HoYoLab. Let me switch to my face cam for a second and point at this thing on the screen right now as a plug. Let me just... I was going to play a trombone. I was going to play the womp womp womp, but that works too, I guess. Anyways, I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared all to the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up the festival. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about.
Okay.
The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense,
Dense.
dense,
And
and
intellectual. And if you need me to help you pronounce words, just let me know when you stutter.
but it not like that at all. You know, we just need to
You just need a way of showing that to everyone. There, I write it for you once again. You're welcome.
Yo, thanks. Something that speaks to their
Creative. Excuse me.
mind.
doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
You're gonna come up with the most fun thing ever. Nobody's gonna come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. Okay, what is this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. This is not Sayori at all. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. I thought deliberating was an adjective.
That's a good...
Why the fuck did you moan?
Anyways, going back all along with you.
Good point.
The keel was just like, yeah, good point.
And
Regain yourself.
that case, do you think food will do the fact
Trick.
check?
What kind?
Well, I guess we should.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Great job, you got her name right. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That was it? Why you
Suggested. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Why did I voice that so weird? Okay, Okay. That is another perfectly timed cricket noise. What's going on?
cakes?
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but there lies some unexpected reason I am starting to admire her for. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I can see the minuscule pixels of an enlarged PNG. And Sayori's eyes are filling my vision. Now I am also bad at reading. Give me a break. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school even have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? When I said I wanted to break the fourth wall, I did not mean that. I did not mean it in that way. I did not mean I wanted Sayori to break the fourth wall for me. It is 1:06 a.m. at the time of recording this, guys. Give me a break. Now that you're in club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard that. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. I feel like that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Like, it's written all over you. Huh? Sarah glances around at herself, thinking that I meant that literally. You were clearly in a rush this morning, Sayori. Your hair's sticking up. Oh wait, this is one of the Sayori cutscenes now. Ah! On my fingertips and the side of her hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. And also, I don't know if I would also like to blame the artists for some of the pictures they've done. Because to the untrained eye, aka Noah and Akil, they're going to think that the game is a little bit like, okay, I gotta get the toothpaste off of Sayori's blazer first. Of course they're gonna notice that. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. And as I was saying, to the untrained eye, they're going to make, it's gonna make the game look like, okay, I can't get the timing right. Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Alright, now, as I was saying, to some people who don't actually know what this game is, it kind of looks like, I'm pretty sure you can take a guess for yourself. This is what is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel worried about it. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
But
Do
why? Just why? Why?
Blame
Why?
the artists! Blame
You
the
tell
artists
me
for
why
that
this
picture.
game? Why this game, bro? Why this game?
It gets better,
It's
kind of. Maybe. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Let me guess something, okay?
Go on.
The guy gonna take off her clothes, okay? That's gonna
Wow.
happen.
What?
That's gonna happen or no?
No, the twist is much better.
It
Okay,
may or may not be real. It may or may not be related to the grief I have with Monica.
Hey, yo, pause, what?
Grief means of a toxic relationship, which means not good.
Okay.
I guess. Hey, be careful! The button might come off. How exactly? Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Like... It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What have you been smiling about? Fuck the writers of this game, man.
I went to the fucking
Now
chat.
they're trying to sell this game to make players think that it's neither what the game actually is or what they're trying to make it be.
Go into the fucking chat stream.
I'm not even live streaming this. Anyways, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel just strange to see Siri's blazer button up like that? What is so stuffy? It's not worth it at all. I don't think I should deserve to be here through the month. I don't know why I thought this was an idea at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer again.
Fucking writers.
Yeah. I don't know what drug they took. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you put unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I don't say anything embarrassing. Joshua H. Christopher. Anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little bit earlier. Only focus on going to bed earlier. Fair. It's a deal. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Sayori, you're doing it again. But I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, fuck.
Hey, everyone.
Monica-san calls out to us.
Why don't we share the poem we wrote now?
Yay! Gee, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you... sorry.
By the way, do you remember to write the poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends there. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you remember someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, but Monica wrote hers in her composition notebook. I can already see Monica's somehow pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly follow as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Now, who do we share with?
Okay, let me just stop. Let me stop.
Yeah, when you're not voicing Monica, don't speak like Monica, okay?
His voice could get stuck like that.
Yeah, over PNGs.
Huge.
Yeah,
Yuri.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so you should start with her. I can trust her
That
opinion
could
to
be
be
taken
fair.
way out of context.
She stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading, strangely. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is... That was actually wrongly timed. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Writing a poem. Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Yeah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. Well, she's burying it into her blush more than her hands. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. Might take her a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Anyways, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate right off the bat. In other words, they pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When she finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert now. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind on that. I should not be talking about people like that. Okay, gotta keep a note to myself on that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if she's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki, or if she's breaking the fourth wall. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. It's kind of funny in and of itself. After all, wasn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, so does anybody want to read this?
I'm not reading.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but lining in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. When I first played through this, I had trouble reading because it's in cursive. It's taking a long time to read. Okay, stop breaking the fourth wall into my past experience. I'm also going to ignore that line. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though short is descriptive. Well, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghosts, Yuri. Actually, the story is about a ghost at LG. Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point then. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. I remember that poets express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences too in their work. I usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. Also, you guys are free to butt into the conversation whenever you feel like. I'm saying that now because it's... Not with that! Not with that! I did not mean by using reactions.
But it's after 1.
Yeah, this got a little long with the stuttering. That's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these themes too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, who's next?
Natsuki. Well, it's just about what I expected from someone like you.
Okay, that's a little blunt off the get-go.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
I mean, to be fair, and I'm breaking the fourth wall, the only thing I did was click words that my friends told me to say. Also, is it not cute enough for your tastes?
You wanna get smacked?
Do I look like a pedophile to you?
This dude's a pedophile.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it or anything.
Is anybody
Eagles
gonna...
can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, this is not like a cutesy poem like I expected. Yeah, this is like kind of off from what I presume she would usually write.
Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it.
Ironically enough, probably breaking the fourth wall again. Although Jay seems to like it.
What?
I'm sorry, there I go muttering again about the fourth wall.
Just be honest.
I was that time.
Why?
Also, why... Also, alright, getting back into playing as Jay. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Kinda sounds relatable. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Actually, might make it a little bit more valid.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, glad there's something we can agree on.
I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Okay,
Like
so...
my dad.
I don't know if that even fits into the backstory of Natsuki.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it.
Ah, I understand now.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Alright. So, I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Okay, so she probably is a first year. Yeah, I also honestly didn't really expect that. I see to take you on her with the last comment. Good thing she can say, I don't know, rate the dialogue box. And I also don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
She's probably 20 or okay. Let's do my character.
Miker?
Bruh.
Fine.
Urika? Oh, wait.
Hi,
Oh,
Jay. Having a good time so far?
I was.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Okay, even somebody I don't like can agree that I'm gonna go insane.
By the way, since you are new and everything, if you ever have a suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I am already always listening.
And you're always doing things too based on what you've been doing in my computer for the past few weeks.
Bruh.
What, can't I add a little bit of my own unofficial lore into the game?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to begin things.
Bring things up.
Bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Of course I'm not gonna bring things up. I'm much better off just going off with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Oh,
I'm gonna allow it.
oh.
Ears. Watch the ears.
die! What the fuck?
The keel.
Don't worry. We're, we are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it that sort of bed.
But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I harmonica my poem.
Mm, I like this one. It makes me think of something. Sorry,
Sayori.
sorry.
Yeah, Sayori.
Would sorry would like
Is that so?
you and sorry are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised as if you had those.
If you had these sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually kind of different.
Hmm. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some
Similarities.
similarities that you
Wouldn't.
wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to
I
interrupt this,
can't.
but I want to notice why is there why is the sleeve why does the sleeve have buttons?
I don't know. I don't.
You can make them tighter.
Well, that's not the only thing that's gonna get tighter.
Yeah, what?
It sounds like the two of really care about each other well, but begin.
Being. Also, how did you pronounce the fucking struggle with pronouncing the word you?
Yo.
You, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you did think.
Alright, I gotta pause for a second. I gotta get some
I'm,
water. Alright, we're back.
so I think that's the kind of vape
Vibe.
I get, a vibe I get when reading your poem.
Hmm. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
Huh? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yui. But in any case, sorry, Whiting had kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes
Exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. I know. You don't have to explain it to me. I know her. We've been friends since childhood.
Brr.
I feel like I'm listening to a fucking ASMR channel with Nikhil right now.
Hey, Nikhil, you should make ASMR content.
Who know that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Me, because when I was going through my personal first phase of trying to get the good ending, I did not know all the words by memorization, so I had to pull up a fucking spreadsheet.
Brr.
So yeah, there's something totally unexpected there.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. And you
I figured that was coming.
shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit
Either.
either
Or either, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
either.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll end up trying I'll try out different things a lot. No, I'm not. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I did love to see you try new things. That's best way to find a kind of
Style.
style that suits you.
Thanks for stop speaking in the seductive ASMR voice, Nikhil.
Gonna make like. Oh,
You gonna voice act?
Okay. Everyone else might be a little bit less
Biased.
biased
Toward.
toward their own kind of styles. But I will always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay, alright.
Just speaking your regular voice if you feel like you need to. Preferably without stuttering. But you do you. Okay, I'm skipping this line.
No. Uh, Wait. Hold on. What was that noise, bro?
Noah.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I am not very good.
Yeah, kind of like those artists, right?
You- Well, that could I have to song covenant that doesn't mean I always feel the way you know.
Just give me the poem. Alright, since I know you're going to stutter at this, do you want me to read it or do you want Noah to read it?
Yeah.
Alright.
You
Hole
were
in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out the sun. But it's too late. Oh, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I swear, Noah, stop perfectly timing things.
okay. Now maybe read. So, what do you know? What do you think?
First you were sounding seductive, and now you're sounding like a seductive grandma.
Anybody want to get my prunes from the fridge?
Anyways, your poem was...
Like grandma, what?
Anyways, your poem was very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Nikhil?
It's okay. Hey, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular
Nowadays.
nowadays.
You're still reading, right? Alright, I'm assuming I'm...
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. There, now continue.
When perform out loud.
It can really be powerful.
Move on.
Wait a second, did it? Oh shit, did this switch to my phone audio? Yes, it did. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that.
That's crazy. Dun. Don't.
Alright, what's the inspiration behind this?
Wait. Someone play that. Wrong.
That's a built-in sound. Now what's this horror one? Oh, it's that one. Alright. Anyways, what was the inspiration about...
But it's almost 2 o'clock.
Anyways, what was the inspiration behind this poem?
Wait, what time we get off? What time we get off?
After it comes the time to write the next poem, in which case I'm gonna have to pause I'm gonna have to stop the recording right there because it's already too long.
Yeah, because it's almost 2 o'clock still here.
Anyways, Nikhil, you're still reading.
Yep. I don't see the thing, so. What the hell?
Now on my ears.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of
Epiphany.
it's been
Influencing.
no.
An epiphany?
Hey, something like that. I am kind of nervous
I
to
understand.
talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with other
With each other.
Anyway, here
You want me to just read this for you?
writing type of
Writing tip of the day.
Just read this.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you're never going to make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're just going to get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She hits us with the YouTube outro. Now time to show it to Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Jay. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must seriously be overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I actually have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Please help me. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I'm sorry, but how does that make sense? Yuri's opinion was more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a J poem. That is Matt Pat amount. That's Matt Pat levels of energy.
Backpack,
Can we throw on the J
It's
version?
not just a poem, it's a J poem. I'm sorry. But that's just a poem. A J poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. She hugs the sheet. For some reason. Is she okay? Does she need help? I thought I'm the only one who needed help. Sayori? I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I mean, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jay, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if she sees the full picture of my motive here. Correction, motives, plural. And again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. And how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read me a poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm kind of bad at reading. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? You look above, and the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I don't know where my voice went with that one, so I just kind of rolled with it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. How should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast for breakfast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Which is why most schools nowadays serve breakfast when you arrive. I get all cranky when I don't have breakfast. I guess there's no point in arguing then. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. I disagree with that line, Sayori. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I'll look forward to it. Cause that's everyone. And then it's around the room, and I realize it's more stressful. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, wait. Well, even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Or is it? Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes also land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles kind of sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you just say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Huh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Ew. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Well, that's a different description than what I heard.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something else to say?
Natsuki tsundere.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Sorry. I do have a couple suggestions.
I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Jay did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I have not yet. And Jay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to press a new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what You're saying up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jay appreciates my voice more than he appreciated yours. Is it a bad time to mention I have kind of a short attention span?
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jay started showing up.
Whoa, wait, what is that? what was that?
To be fair, what Natsuki just said only applies to Sayori. Natsuki.
Natsuki, that a little.
This does not
doesn't
involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both of them turned towards me as if they just noticed I was just standing there. Jay, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Noah, I think you got way into character. It's almost like you were secretly prepared for this role.
That's
You're not
crazy.
wrong.
That's crazy.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out like a philosopher.
I mean, to be on her side, I'm not in fucking kindergarten.
Bruh.
Help me explain that to her, Jay.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jay? Well? Okay, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. You two have to understand. So who are we thinking? Is it gonna be Natsuki, Yuri, or are we gonna have Sayori help us?
Let's theory.
Yes.
So you
Make her help.
so
Make her help.
Huh?
Make her help.
Natsuki, Yuri. Help me, Sayori! Ah! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Jay?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk he's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's what made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting exactly?
because
Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not reading that line either. And that was a perfectly timed... That was a perfectly timed fuck the writers.
Wait. Big and beautiful. That's crazy. That's
Sayori. She stands up triumphantly, and Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. That makes some tea. She rushes off, and Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at literally nothing.
that's you, Jordan.
Oh, so this is why Sayori's vice president.
Now it's the kill.
to be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can apologize things, but I am not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to
Interject.
interject. As presidents, that kind of embarrassment of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you for that. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Suri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
Well, too bad you're gonna end up killing her later on. And don't think I'm playing jokes with you. I see what you put in my description.
In
Got to
her
say
own
something for
ways.
the audience specifically.
In her own ways.
I mean, I also Sayori might be an airhead, but sometimes she's doing some things in a way that's weirdly suspicious that she's knowing exactly what to do.
I see. I think good care of her, okay?
Alright. I'll take good care of her from
But
you.
that sounds sus right there. I could hate to see her get herself hurt.
Yeah, because you want to kill her. I guess that makes two of us now. I guess you can count on me. She smiles sweetly at me, causing me to slightly fume. I mean, if other people find her genuine, I mean, that could be a reason why she makes a good president, regardless of what she says. If... I'm not reading that line because I don't feel like it.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about certain poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
Wow, Jay, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone, but it kind of inadvertently boiled down to chaos at the end. And some suspicion among the few of us. Don't say it's awesome.
Awesome.
As soon as I told you not to, you said it.
No, I said it before you said it.
No, you said it at the same exact time I said it, Nikhil.
In that case, we will do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better.
I mean, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a little better job at impressing those I want to impress. I as I briefly think of an Undertale reference. Jay! Hey, you all come? Sure, let's go. I'm interrupted by Sayori, who beams at me brightly. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. But, Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Jay, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think that seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. I hope so. Looks like she still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I'm getting a little flirty now, am I? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I'm not muted. Good to check. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. And we're gonna stop there. That was a rough first episode. So what did you guys think of the game so far?
It was good, but my part was so sus. So I do.
Yeah. Especially the accent.
Way too into the character.
Yeah, like... Also, there were some things I had to say to the audience. Like, I just needed to...
No.
We interrupt REUPLOAD's monologue with a dead meme. As I was saying, there were a few things I had to say to the audience. That's a lie. So, you think Maddox would have won... So, do you think it was a good idea to not have Maddox do this?
Yes, he would have been like, and okay, everyone.
Okay, Mr. Australian accent.
What are you talking about?
Alright, so, anyways...
I was
Okay.
thinking we had to do like anime one, like a different anime, like probably Pokemon or something, if they have that or no.
Well, I don't think that the Pokemon Company themselves would make an official visual novel. So, there's that small hurdle.
But the game though.
I don't know. So, yeah. So, this is REUPLOAD 34. So we're doing an outro now. Alright, this is the end of the video, so see you.
Wait.
Okay, thank you, Noah.